Hi everybody, I'm Laura Faber and I'm here to share my story with you. So glad you could be with us on this event. And I'm recording this video from the beach, Panama City Beach, not to make you jealous, but just because this is part of my Rodan and Fields journey. The reason that I'm able to be here with my kids on their spring break and to have money to spend on spring break is all thanks to Rodan and Fields. So my background is as a broadcast journalist. I went to school to be one. I worked in TV news for 25 years, all around the country. My last TV gig was I was the main anchor at the Fox affiliate in Nashville for 11 years. And I left because as my kids got older, working that night shift every holiday, being on call for breaking news all the time, was just not convenient as a mom and with older teens. And I was missing too much at home working at night, and so the balance was off for me. I left and started my own video production company, which I still operate today, and we produce videos for corporate clients and broadcast and nonprofit clients as well. But we needed benefits. I was with a startup company. My husband was with a startup company. We had 2 kids and braces and contacts and glasses and needed some benefits. So I took a teaching job, teaching broadcasting and film at a local high school. And while I loved aspects of it, teaching was the hardest job I have ever had. And teachers know what I'm talking about. I was easily working 50 and 60 hours a week because my kids were the kids who taped every after-school activity. So I was at that school beyond the school day a lot. And once again, the balance was off in my life and I was missing too much of my own kids' events. And so I knew I had to make a change. Well, back up a little bit. During this time, 8 years ago, about when I left news, my good friend Tanya Mayer, who was another mom at my kids' elementary school, joined Rodan and Fields. She was one of the founding consultants in Nashville. And in the pickup line at elementary school, she said to me, "Laura, I have this opportunity. I want to talk to you about it. I'm jumping in." And I said, "Ew, no, I've never done sales. I have no desire to do that. I've never wanted to work in skincare. No, thank you." But I had done TV news for so long, I couldn't even think or see outside of my box at that time. The timing just wasn't right for me. So on she goes to be extremely successful. She's one of the top earners in the company today, and I am toiling away at school and my video production company. And 4 years later, throughout that time, every time I saw Tanya, she would say to me, "I still want to talk to you about this opportunity." Well, after 4 years of teaching, I was exhausted. I knew I had to make a change. I was working my tail off. I was missing my kids' stuff again. The balance was off again. So I saw Tanya at the grocery store and she said, "Laura, I still want to talk to you about this Rodan and Fields opportunity. I really think it could do wonders for you." And I said, "Tanya, I think I'm finally ready to listen." The timing was right for me to have that conversation. So I joined while I was still full-time teaching. It was a challenge, but when we got to the summer, I said, "I'm going to really work it. I'm going to do everything Tanya tells me to do and we'll see." Well, my income grew every month. I did not go back to full-time teach, and now I have 2 businesses, Rodan and Fields and my video production company. I love this business. It doesn't feel like sales to me. I love the products, so it's very easy to share when people comment on my skin, and they do, and they will once you start using the products. The credibility for me of the company was very important as a former journalist. These doctors are amazing. They've already done it once with Proactive. They're doing it again with Rodan and Fields. They're practicing dermatologists. They're Stanford trained, and the products work for lots and lots of people. So for me, that was huge. The women and new friends I've met have been priceless. But most of all, it gives me flexibility as a mom. I have a freshman in college and a junior in high school. I know my time with them is fleeting. This is a huge blessing for me. And the income. I mean, I'm doing this for income as well. And that has been really, I'm so grateful for it, and grateful that Tanya stuck with me, took the time to stick with me. So for those of you out there, if you're feeling like you don't love your job, you need an extra stream of income, you just need something different, it's time for a change. What is next in your life? At least have a conversation about this company. It's incredible. I'm so glad that Tanya stuck with me for 4 years and I finally said yes.